So you talked about having a hard day, and you've talked about that a couple times. So it sounds like you have, unfortunately, a lot of bad days and a lot of hard days at your job. But can you tell me about one moment that made you think, like, this is why I do what I do? What's that like where you high-fived everybody? What is that win in your mind? Maybe even that first win.
So I had a case. It was actually the case that made me fall in love with ICAC. I was SVU back at Cumberland County. And ultimately, we got a report that there was some unrecognized photos. So pretty much they have a database. The NCMEC, the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, has a database of known child pornography. Unfortunately, that's millions of files large. And there was some that weren't. So they're like, oh, this is a problem. Ultimately, what that led us to find out is that there was a little girl who was being trafficked by her mother to a local man in the area.
Oh, no.
And yeah, my coworkers were absolutely amazing. We were able to track where this little girl was, and we did an emergency search warrant. We hit the house, and me and my buddy were the first ones to hit the house. We, knock knock, police, sheriff, whatever. I can't remember what I said. It was years ago. Open up, blah blah blah. Door opens up, and I see the little girl that was in the photos. And
Oh, and that's the first time that's happened.
Absolutely. And out loud, I said, "Oh my God, it's the girl from the photos."
Ooh.
And my partner was like, let's get her out of here and go. So we all stormed in, immediately seized the home and began processing, to actually conduct the investigation. The mother admitted to offending on the child herself. The mother admitting to allowing the gentleman to offend on the child, even with her right there as well. And they both offended on the child at the same time. It was a lot. It had been going on for a few years. So thankfully we were able to put a stop to it. But during the search warrant, when the interview and everything was done, we were kind of processing everything. The people who were watching the child came up to me and said, hey, she's not doing well. Talk about the kid. Like, she's not doing well. Is there any way you can go in there and cheer her up? Hey, you sing and you know the Pokemon theme song. She loves Pokemon. Can you sing that for her? So this was another instance where I said, I'm blessed with the people I work with. I turned
what
around.
An unusual request.
Yeah. I turned around and I looked at everybody else that was on the search warrant. They stopped everything they were doing and said, go take care of her. So I walked in, reintroduced myself, because the last time she saw me, I was the towering sheriff's detective that came into her home. I reintroduced myself and I said, by the way, I hear you like Pokemon. And she said, yes. And I immediately started singing the Pokemon theme song.
How does that go?
So let's see. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. It's Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. So, yeah.
So you sang it. Did you sing it loud like that, or did you
no,
sing
I
it
was much
quietly to
louder.
her?
No, I was much louder. Like, I did the full-blown opera, like, bam.
That's also a beautifully powerful song. I've never heard the lyrics really to that.
Oh, no, it's actually a really inspiring song. But
it is.
In fact, I don't know if you could tell, but this is a Pokemon shirt. So that's Butterfree, and these are Pokemon Pokeballs that are the buttons. So I sang that for the little girl. She had a blast. Next thing I know, she was bouncing off the walls, and the whole environment changed. when we were able to arrest the guy and the mom and make sure this child got into safe hands, that made me fall in love with ICAC. And that was the big for me.